What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of our Thróttur Reykjavik save. We are here at our transfer summary page for this year because a emergency transfer fiasco happened right between episodes. After the Icelandic window closed, the German window was still open, and Isaac Frankfurt made a move for Elias Becky. So he forced his way out of the club, which sucked. So that was 300K gone. So that was a huge loss. But then I scrambled and I was able to find Armin Pesci, former Liverpool goalkeeper, was available on a free. 30 caps for Hungary, 25 years old. We were able to bring him in, 11.25K. He has joined the club. He is unregistered, though, for the Champions League game because obviously this just happened. So he will be out of the Champions League game, which sucks. I really hope, now that I'm thinking about it, that I was able to register him. I didn't even look at that, pay attention to if I can't even register him. I didn't even think about that. Well, that's going to be really unfortunate. I don't know what I'm going to do with that one. Yeah, I don't know. I might have to just in-game editor if I can even do that. Can I even register him for the competition? I don't even know if I can. Yeah. Without squad registration, we'll just do that. It just makes sense. There's nothing I can do here to have fun and play the game how I want to play it. So it is what it is. If you guys don't agree with it, it is what it is. I mean, every single country in this save has 200 youth rating, so it's not that big of a deal. But he is not going to be registered for this game. So we are going to be sitting here with Thorholsen in net for this match. Oxenen, Yamwego, Thorholsen, Mambo, Ragnarsson, Nurk, Jess, and Dye, Uwe Arneson, and Ernestus up top. We're going to just throw Williamson in there. Actually, no, we'll throw Heitharson in there because he's had himself a great debut scoring that goal. So we'll go with that. Kjartansson with his 18 goals is on the bench. Other than that, we got a nice, strong squad here. Shaktar Donetsk is going to be a very tough one. So hopefully you go ahead and pick up a result in this first leg. 25 minutes have come and gone in a very even, tame first half as we've hit the post from the free kick. I think it was Yamwego on the back post. His header is off the post. It's a great ball in from Ernestus to the back post. But we're still at 0-0, as you can see there. It's been a very close game. Not much really has happened. Nothing really high danger. But that can change in an instant. Shaktar now going forward as Henrique loses it and it's cleared up. But Shaktar gets this ball right back. Egunaldo still plays it over top. It's Cal Elias, and he has hurt us again. Cal Elias killed us in the last time we played Shaktar, and he's doing it again to us. And they have indeed taken the lead after the confirmation from VAR. And we are behind 1-0 on the night and in the tie. Matvienko with the free kick. We're approaching halftime. Can Shaktar take the lead, extend it even more? It's off the crossbar, bounced around, and Udod has put it in for Shaktar, and it's 2-0. Really messy there from Thorholsen. Losing Becky maybe just hurt us. But off the crossbar and off his hands, and then Jeff's not quick enough to get there and cover as Udod is able to put Shaktar up 2-0. Another free kick. Not long after Shaktar went up 2. Headed away. Pedro Enrique. getting past Juve Arneson, ball in, and it's Elias again, and we've absolutely collapsed. Absolutely collapsed here in these last 10 minutes. It is an awful showing from us. We've really just fallen apart, and it has ruined our chances of Champions League this year. That's halftime. We're down 3. It's 3 goals and 1.25 XG. Thorholson probably has definitely not helped the cause, but at the same time, we've been really poor defensively and going forward, not been able to put the ball in the back of the net, and that has hurt us. We're down 3. It's been a bad week and a half with the Icelandic sides in Europe, as the other 3 Icelandic sides have all been knocked out of the Conference League, and we look to be crashing out of Champions League here. Ndiaye to Juve Arneson. Can we find a goal early? Marlon Gomez does well to win it and clears. Thorholson with the header. Nurk over to Mambo and up to Juve Arneson. Gets past Isake to the back post. Headed down and in. Ernestus is able to put the ball in the back of the net and gives a goal back. It's a huge goal. It is a huge goal for us, as Ernestus puts us back in this tie just slightly. It's 3-1, the start of the second half. Juve Arneson doing well to get past Isake and cross it in to that back post, and Ernestus gets up, gets the header down and in, and we're back within 2. Isake with the free kick. Can Shaktar respond immediately? Plays it short right from the training ground. It's off the post from Udod. It is going to be ruled offsides though. But another close chance from Shaktar. Pedrinho with the corner kick. 15 minutes to go here. Been a little bit better defensively from us, but it's gone poorly as soon as I say that, as Newton puts Shaktar back to that 3-goal lead. The second chance from the corner kick is not dealt with. You can see our headers away, but right to Newton, who's taken a touch and put it in past Thorholson. Not having Becky has really hurt us there. Agazzi with the free kick. Can we get another goal back? 10 minutes to play. He plays it to Heitharson. Vasiliev with a good ball to Agazzi. Gets down towards the byline, cuts inside, plays it back. Heitharson's effort, and then Vasiliev's effort is saved by Feshin. A good save there from the Shaktar goalkeeper to preserve that 3-goal lead. Newton. Marlon Gomez. Tobias now. Danielson doing well to intercept. Vasiliev slows it, looking for help. He's dropped it to Danielson, got it right back. Mambo loses out, but Danielson wins it back. Vasiliev gets some space, clipped in and cleared away, just as I think it was Holmsteinson was running at the near post there. Just couldn't get a flick on, and it was tipped away and then further cleared. And that's going to do it full time in this one. Really frustrating game, as we had a lot more XG, a lot more shots on target, more possession, but having Thorholson in goal is a huge detriment to us this point in this game. The boys up front did not play well either. They didn't put the ball in the back of the net like they should have. It's a frustrating one that's very tough to come back from in the second leg, but that is the difference between a Champions League side and a Europa League side and a Conference League side right there. Alright guys, here we go for this Keflavik game. We're going to go with a very similar 11. Berardi's coming in for Yamwego, Danielson in for Nurk, and Odgerson in. Pesci's coming in. He's read it out, but he says he's registered. So, yeah, I was going to say, I think he is indeed registered for this game. I think it did work. It was a bit questionable, but it's a huge game against Keflavik, towards the top of the table. We really just need to extend our lead at the top, considering we know that international break or international duty is going to happen while we have the championship group coming, and we're going to be losing a lot of our team then. So we really got to go ahead and push through and get as many wins, as big of a lead as we can. So hopefully we go ahead, pick up a win here against Keflavik, and look to finalize another league title. Pesci is going to start it off with a goal kick, and he clips it out to this right to Oxenen and up to Jeffs. Slowing it down, Jeff's here. And now he looks to pick up the speed, have a hit, and take a deflection into the hands of Olafsson. Cleared away. Ernestus picks it up. Jeff's up to Odd Garrison on that left. Brilliant ball to NDI. Look to return, but it's cleared away. Oxenden picks it back up though, looking to keep the pressure on the opening quarter hour. To the back post, headed away. Danielson has a hit from distance and scores a beautiful goal. Niels Danielson with a worldie of a finish there from outside the box. Pressure was mounting on Keflavik, and we finally capitalized. It wasn't our forwards, it was our midfielder, Niels Danielson, taking up that ball from deep and then putting in a curling effort past Olafsson and in, and we lead 1-0 inside quarter hour. Eberharder throws it in. Oxenden does well to win it and clear. Can NDI get there or Jeffs? No, they cannot. Keflavik will launch another attack. Ellertson over the top. Trotausen knocks it down to Jonasson. Christopher Schneider Jonasson has brought Keflavik back within a few minutes. Very good goal there. Great layoff from Trotausen. And Mambo just can't get close enough to Jonasson. And it's a great finish past Pesci into the far post side netting. And Keflavik are back level. We're going to look to immediately retake the lead. It's Odd Garrison to Danielson. Jeffs, Ernestus, back to Jeffs. Jeffs has got space, and he has put it away, and we've regained the lead immediately from kickoff. It's a great goal, linking up with Ernestus, and Jeffs once again putting it away. A brilliant finish from the Icelandic winger, and we are back in front. Danielson to Ragnarsson. Ernestus out wide here to Oxenden. It's still Oxenden. Whips to the back post, a heavy, pacey ball, and it's headed over by Odd Garrison. Another good chance. Danielson with this free kick, whip to the back, headed away, and NDI will pick it up. We're still inside the opening half hour here. Over the top to Jeffs. He brings it down. Jeffs, can he find something? He's taken down. And he will give the pen. It is indeed going to be a pen. Jeffs with the win. Ernestus will look now to put this one away and put us a 2-goal in front. Ernestus with the pen rifles it in. What a penalty kick from the Lithuanian. And we lead by 2 just past the half hour mark against Keflavik. A big result if this holds. And that's going to put us at halftime. 3-1 advantage at the half. Danielson with a great goal. Jeffs with a brilliant link up with Ernestus. Then Ernestus getting it in from the spot after Jeffs won the pen. It's a 3-1 lead. We have to keep on pushing. See this game out and build some momentum as we head to the second leg of that Shaktar tie. NDI playing a good ball, looking for Ernestus, but it's one gathered in by Olofsson. He will play this long. Berardi with the big header. Danielson. Can he find a pass? He can with NDI. Mambo. Odd Garrison's in. Plenty of space. Loses out though as the flag does go up for offsides. Olofsson will play that free kick from the offsides call. He will look to go long, looking for Doof, but it's won brilliantly and up to Ernestus. Now Odd Garrison. Danielson. NDI. Oh, what a ball. It's Jeffs. Can he finish? He can indeed. Insha NDI playing an unbelievable pass to Jeffs, who's able to put us in front by 3. A brilliant goal, his second of the match. Our fourth. Look at this ball from NDI. Brilliantly over the head of Ellertson, and Jeffs. Great touch. Dinks it over Olofsson, and we are in front 4-1. NDI driving down that right. Drops it back with Oxenden. Danielson. NDI. Ragnarsson over to Oxenden. Gets inside, plays it to Danielson. Jeffs. Ernestus back to Jeffs. Takes a touch, not even, and he's rifled it in for a hat trick. And it's Jess with his third goal of the match, and we are now up by 4. Again, Jess and Ernestus linking up brilliantly, and Jess is there to rifle it into that far post, off the post and in, and we're up by 4 now. Sane to Soleil. Soleil again. Can Keflavik find something else? It might just be a consolation goal, but still something could be significant for them as the season goes on. Jonassen. Second effort cross to the back post, and it's headed down and in. And it is Christopher Snær Johannesson with his second of the match. A great header down and in at the back post, past Pesci, over the top of Mambo. I think is still on the pitch at this point. Or is it? It is Traore. Once again, being beaten at the back post is Hamza Traore, and it's 5-2 now. Jonsson throws it in to Johannesson. Holmsteinson, though, gets it and clears it, looking for Agati, who's on that right wing. Atienza. Jonsson clipped up and over the top, looking for Trotalison. Berardi's with him, but not enough, and it's headed wide by Diouf. A great header there, but off target. Keflavik are putting some pressure on us now. They've got that second, and they're looking for a third. Headed away. Agati will look to bring it clear with Kjartansson and Holmsteinson. We've got the numbers. The 2-on-2 as Atienza will look to recover, but Holmsteinson goes himself, and it's into the grateful grasp of Olofsson. It was a strong counterattack, but not enough quality at the very end. Keflavik once again launching another attack. Johansson to the middle, but it's blocked away by Oxen in and out for a corner kick. Soleil with this corner to the near post this time, and it's headed up and away, and Kjartansson clears it further. Holmsteinson's with Agati now, looking to go clear. You've got Oddgerson and Kjartansson joining him. Holmsteinsson goes himself once again. This time it's up and over. That's going to take us to full time. 5-2 win is a good one. Jess with a couple of goals. Hat-trick for Jess. Ernestus picking up 2 assists and a goal. And Ndiaye with an assist as well. So nice result there. A 5-2 win against Keflavik is a big one to build some momentum as we head and against that second leg of the Shaktar tie. It's going to be a big one. Boys are filled with confidence at this point after that result. So hopefully we go ahead and put in a good performance against Shaktar and build and try just to stage some kind of a comeback in this one. Alright, here we go. Shaktar game. We're going to go with the same 11 that started the first leg. Thorholsen again coming back in with Pesci not being registered. I know I marked on the in-game editor players to be registered anytime, but I'm really only going to be using that for the league when we sign players on a free like we had to essentially with Pesci. Does not include Champions League. I will not be using it for any kind of European reasons, really just emergency situations like that. But Champions League against Shaktar once again, going to be a tough one. We eventually got to get past these guys at some point if we want to make it into the Champions League. So why not stage some sort of a comeback here on the road in the Champions League, down by 3. You've got Arneson with the corner kick to the middle towards the back post. This time it's Ragnarsson's header, and it's just wide of the goal. It was a close. Isake, Matvienko, Mambo stepping in brilliantly to win it. Does not have really many options up forward though. Nurk over the top, looking for Ernestus. He's in behind. His effort's off the post, but he is going to be deemed to be offsides. There's a good chance, though. Got him behind. Juve Arneson back to Mambo. Juve Arneson again. Mambo, Nurk. Nurk loses out to Isake. Kailius. Isake again. Iguinaldo over the top to Dabo. Back across. Iguinaldo's effort is flashed across the goal. It was a good effort across there, but it's wide. We're still at 0-0 on the day as we are approaching halftime. We've had more dangerous chances, but Shaktar posed the quality. We've got Thorhallsson in net, which is a concern. We need to do something, sort it out now. Get ourselves a goal. As Mambo and Juve Arneson combined to win this ball back. It is on his left-hand side with the Norwegian, who's played it into Ernestus and forced a good save there from Feshin. And it's out for a corner kick. That was a huge chance from Ernestus to put us in front 1-0 just before halftime as we hit the half at 0-0. Had that great chance there right at the end. But we can definitely pick it up here. Tobias to throw it in to Gram. Tobias. Pedro Enrique. Sugankov. Eguinaldo. He's got a little bit of space. Eguinaldo now gets past Oxinen and cuts back. Cuts inside. Has an effort himself and has just gone all the way through and past the back far post. A very good effort. Juve Arneson. Mambo. To Juve Arneson again. Thorhallsson. Janwego. Oxinen. Can he find something? He gets past Pedro Enrique to the back post looking for Juve Arneson, whose header's in. The Norwegian winger has put us in front 1-0 on the night. It's a huge goal. Huge goal. It's Juve Arneson. Those crosses have been so good for us. Mostly from Agati to Oddgerson, but this time it is Oxinen linking up with Juve Arneson to the back post. Two men there jumping with Juve Arneson, but his header's down and in, and we lead on the night. Pedrinho, Isake, Cal Elias, looking back to Isake, whose effort's in. Looking for offsides, it was very close, but Shaktar may have just drawn level on the night. Let's see what VAR has to say. It will be given. Shaktar have drawn level on the night. Good link up from Isake and Elias. Just on sides. We're going to push now, though. We've brought Kjartansson on. We've gone to a 3-back. Can we find another goal? We need to get 3 now. Kjartansson, Ernestus, Agazzi, turn effort. Saved again by Feshin. Thorhallsson plays long. Ragnarsson heads down to Holmsteinson, who plays it up the field to Juve Arneson. He's able to keep it in. Take this space. Whip to the back. Head it down and in. And actually wide. I don't know why I said in, but it was down and wide from Kjartansson. Close. The Icelandic strikers have a great season. Comes close. Isake, though, his effort's gone all the way over. Tipped by Thorhallsson, I believe, in net there. 10 minutes to go. We need to find a winner. Start making a comeback. It's going to be very difficult at this point to make a comeback of any kind, especially with Iguinaldo in behind, past Janwego. Can Iguinaldo fathom something? He slows it down, drops it to Norton, whose effort is just wide of the post. Shaktar wasting a great chance to win this game. And that's going to do it. That's full time. It's a rough one. It's a game we should have won once again. 2.48 XG. Just didn't put the ball in the back of the net in a good any bit of quality. They got a goal through Isake. And we have once again fallen out of the Champions League at the hands of Shakhtar Donetsk. It is a frustrating one for sure. But on paper, you expect it to happen. Believe that gets us Europa League. We will see here in a second. I'm going to see if we can get Europa League at least another round of some sort. At least to get some sort of a direction. As Aronson, same guy that wants to leave on loan, continues to want to leave on loan. I don't understand what his deal is, but Aronson is more than welcome to leave this club. But that's going to pretty much do it for this episode. The emergency signing of Pesci from after Becky's departure. It's going to be an interesting one to see if that actually is a good signing or not. I'll be looking for somebody to replace Thorhallsson. Clearly, he's not a level of a backup player, so we'll see there. But other than that, we got this KR game about to come up. Icelandic Cup quarterfinals that has been pushed back for like 2 months. and then another game here against uh, KR once again. So we got 2 games against KR, and then our game against Brettable to finish out the regular season as we head into the championship group. So I will get through playing between episodes all the way up until our first either Europa League game or the next round qualifying. I believe we're in the Europa League group stage at this point, league phase. So we'll get our way to that for next episode. But till then, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see everybody in the next episode.